What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talking ENT and also Polo Sports News Plus. Here again with another one, uh, another Polo motivation, bro. Okay, but I'm here to drop some more gems on you. Uh, just go ahead and hit that like, uh, sub, and also comment as well. What's up with it, Jamoris? I see you in the building. Look, man, you can do everything that you can possible to try to duplicate, someone or somebody, or try to imitate, drip, swag, or charisma, whatever you want to call it. But it's really just about being your damn self, man. You know that at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. A lot of people, they try to be something that they're not. Okay, it's a lot of people. I'm not even going to talk about the internet, but you have people, that you may meet that you thought that they were. What's up with the Celtics Nation? I see you in the building. You thought that they were one way, but then, later on down the road, when you get to really truly know that person, then you said to yourself, you said, man, that person was nothing like what, I had perceived them to be, or what they had presented themselves to be. You have a lot of people that try to put on the act, or a display, just because certain people are around, or because they want to impress somebody and stuff. And really, man, in the end, that's what's gonna hurt you. Man, you need to be yourself. You can't purchase swag, man. You can't purchase drip, man. You can, but in the end, it's gonna end up hurting you. That's why, like, I trip out on a lot of these, IG models and stuff that, they're real successful at it. They'll Airbnb your ass in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what is that conducive of? And in the end, it's gonna come to a close, somehow or some way. And you can't you won't be able to be IG model, or whatever type of model. This isn't just towards females, man. We're talking about dudes too. You could do everything that you can to try to make a living off of that sort of thing. But when you get 50 years old, ain't nobody gonna be looking at no I for you to be no IG model. So you just gotta be, think about long term. I mean, you got a lot of older cats that's trying to, purchase drip right now, and I mean, it really just looks silly, man. You just need to be yourself, man. At the end of the day. Now, pretty much, I was talking to someone last night, and they were like, it helps me with public speaking and all this other stuff. Look, man, people are gonna uh, know who you are regardless. They're gonna know whether you're being phony or fake. So, man, don't try to sit up there and try to purchase any type of drip, or any of that stuff, because it's not gonna pan out well. I remember a while back, man. There was this guy, man. He he would often come to the gym, and try to put on this act like, he was like he was a pretty much a tough guy and everything. And I mean, he everybody had this perception of him as he was the alpha and everything like that. But then there was this other, guy that didn't really, say that much, right? He was just like real quiet. And the guy that was, always, yip yapping, barking and shit, loudest one in the room and stuff, man. He actually, approached the dude that was quiet. You know what I'm saying? And the dude didn't really have much to say. But this was like when we were playing in the game, and the dude that was, loud, perceived to, have all this drip, and how hard he was telling people this and telling people that. I mean, he told stories while he was in the gym. Had people laughing, had people rolling. You know what I'm saying? This nigga would roast motherfuckers. He would do all of that stuff, right? But quiet dude, man. And the dude, I mean, didn't really say nothing to nobody. He was just to himself and everything. The dude ran up on him, and he uh, he had pushed him, and the dude just copped back and just hit the dude like right in his jaw, and the dude fell. The dude that was doing all this talking, all this, clowning people and everything, because I mean, he wasn't too big or nothing like that, but he was bigger than the guy that he supposedly thought that he was going to be able to run up on. And dude really didn't, try to put this exterior as if he had all the drip in the world. He was just himself and stayed to himself. And after that, everybody started to cling on to that dude. I mean, everybody was like, hey, what's up? Because nobody really, would chop it up with him like that. You know, and he stayed, kind of relatively to himself. I don't want to make any assumptions about the guy, but I was thinking maybe that guy was maybe like an introvert, which there's nothing wrong with being an introvert at all. It's just some people like to be around people and some people don't. You know, but then when you got to know him and other people, they got to really chop it up with him. Um, it turns out that this guy, wasn't really that that bad of a person. They actually learned a lot about the guy or whatever. And he ended up being cool with the guy that got knocked out. Now, did that take a hit to his ego? Absolutely. It took a hit to his ego. Um, he, nobody really, respected that guy. They were saying, how this guy, he was doing all that loud chat, and then once he, once he, got knocked on his ass, he, there was a lot of pride, that was lost in front of it. He got some of that humble pie, some of the mama's cooking, as Kwame has said it, and some of the humble pie, you know. So you have a lot of people out here, man, that just think that they could purchase, drip, and some people may not know what that means, but pretty much, man, you can't sit up there and try to buy a fake persona. You know what I'm saying? You need to be yourself. You need to be who you are. It's a mentality, anyways. You don't have to have the best clothes. You don't even have to have the best shoes, man. You don't have to have no car. You don't have to have all that material stuff. That's really not what drip is, really, or swag. It's about your mentality, you know. And I mean, can you still, be yourself without all of that stuff? Because what if they take all that materialistic stuff away from you? Then what are you gonna be? What if they take all these people that are around you away? How? Because some people need like 50 50 people around them, just to feel good. They need a whole bunch of people around them just to feel good. They need people to tell them, oh, I'm this way or I'm that way. They need to tell them. Some people live for people to tell them, that they look good, or that, oh man, you got a nice ass, or oh, you know what, man, you got a banging body, or you have a pretty face, or something like that. Or some guys, man, they live for a female to say, okay, hey, look, man, what's up with me and you, or to get hollered at and everything like that. They live for that, and if you take that away, how are they gonna be? Because you know after a while, They might cling on to you, but then they're gonna cling on to, something, something else in terms of people. So all of that stuff that you had purchased, at the store, trying to do this and trying to impress him or her and everything. They knew from the get you really wasn't. You really didn't have the drip like you thought you did. You know, it's just all about really just being yourself. You know, nobody can give you a book on how to on how to have that drip. That's not nothing that there's not a list or like a 10 commandments or nothing like that. It's just really just about being yourself. Now you could try to sit there and go in the mirror and try to rehearse your walk and say I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, but at the end of the day, if something really if you're under pressure or when shit hits the fan, so to speak, or something like that, you're gonna revert back to who yourself is. You know, so your real true self instead of trying to have that fake persona. And a lot of people do it. You have people on the internet that try to be something that they're not, and then come to find out when you meet that person in real life, man, you're gonna be really shocked. It's a lot of athletes that do it. You might see that person on TV and everything, and it might be the complete opposite of what you really think. You might think that that person is like all just a rebel, just extremely hateful person and everything like that. And then when you actually meet that person in real life, you'd be like, man, you were nothing. You were nothing in what I expected. That's happened a lot. And then it could be the complete opposite. This guy could be, real humble, real cool, an entertainer or something like that, present themselves to be one way. And then all of a sudden, you meet that person, in real life, man, that person is a straight jerk, a straight asshole. You like, man, I thought like on TV, you were this way, but then when I meet you in real life and everything, you don't even want to have two words to say to me. What's up, Jacob Jennings? I see you in the building. So, man, just be yourself, man. It's having drip, man, it's a mentality, man. Do you have enough drip to be successful? Do you have enough drip, what I'm saying, to regroup when things is going bad? Because trust me, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna happen, and your drip ain't gonna save you. Your swag is not gonna save you. You know. Do you have mental endurance, so to speak? Top of the morning to you, Jacob. Man, what's going on with you?
Morning, what's good, Polo?
Nothing, chilling, man.
Just, just came in on what you was talking about.
All right, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, speak on it.
Well, why I always say this, Polo, man. Love and loyalty, they go hand in hand, man. Gotta have both of them. Like your car, gotta have a battery and an alternator. Gotta have love and
Mm,
loyalty. You know?
r- right.
Yeah. Careful who your friends are. That's the only thing I can tell you. I find myself, I know, I find myself having less friends. You would think all the people who was on Facebook, my Facebook friends, right, would have
Right.
reached out to you, boy, when I said, hey, when they lost somebody, you you try to be there emotionally for them. Uh,
Right.
but I'm like, wait a minute. Don't I got like 500 some odd supposedly Facebook friends? What the
Yeah,
fuck? What the fuck?
right,
The fuck I got 500 friends for?
right,
What the hell do I got 500 friends for? Are these real friends? That's why I say
right.
love and loyalty go a long ways. You want to know? You want to know a prime example of love and loyalty? Frank Lucas and Frank Lucas and Bumpy Johnson. That was love and loyalty, brother.
Right.
Bumpy Love taught Frank the game. He didn't teach him so he can a little so he can stay he can have he can know more than him. No, he taught him the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it was to me. I'll take it a step further, Jacob.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Bumpy Johnson. Because Frank Lucas. A lot of people don't know. You probably know this, Jacob. I don't know. And salute to you, young. A lot of
Yes,
people
John,
don't
what's
know
up, dog?
that. A lot of people don't know that. Uh, Jacob. I mean, Frank Lucas. He learned everything from Bumpy Johnson.
That's what I was saying.
Now, huh?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, he learned everything from Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah.
And as cold of a gangster, as Bumpy Johnson was, he uh he did what he could to help a person out. He never turned his back. Robin Hood, so to speak. He
Hmm.
did what he could for people. He bailed people out of jail.
Yeah.
He did what he could, on a civil level, because you got to think one of his great friends was Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Malcolm X was, and he was also he eventually came good friends. At that time, it was Cassius Clay, but then
Yeah.
when Malcolm X, or Malcolm Little, really that's really his name, Malcolm Little. But
Yeah.
when he went to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad or whatever, and it was Ma- it was Malcolm X that wanted to uh, give him, give him his original name, but the Honorable Elijah Muhammad chose to go in a different direction. And they were real jealous. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but
Yeah.
that whole
Yeah.
situation and everything.
Yeah.
The people had plotted on him and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali probably wouldn't, because he came from Mecca or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's when they started to become close. But then he introduced Bumpy, because him and Bumpy didn't get along at first. Bumpy
Yeah.
Johnson had I guess he saw Bumpy Johnson at ringside or something, and he was talking
Yeah.
trash to everybody or whatever. But then they eventually became real cool, because they were actually trying to kill Muhammad Ali at that time, Cassius Clay. But Bumpy Johnson was the one that set up protection for Muhammad Ali. Bumpy Johnson would set up protection for a lot of NBA stars and everything that would come rolling through the hood and stuff like that, because it was racism involved. People were trying to kill them and everything. He would set people up for protection and stuff. They would go to Bumpy Johnson. That's how much power he had. And at that time,
Right.
it was the Italians and
Hmm.
I think it was the Italians and the Sicilians and
Yeah.
everybody else that had more control of everything. But anyways, man, that's a whole nother stuff.
Right.
Man,
Good stuff. Good
young
stuff.
man, go ahead, man, young, go ahead and speak on it, man. I know you got a little drip. Man, he in the hip hop game, so you got to have some drip.
No,
Hey, Sean.
hold on now. But to be honest, I don't really drip like I used to before. Cause like me, it's like I remember I used to come with baggy jeans. I always kid baggy jeans, so jersey stuff like that. And so like when I got older, it didn't mean nothing to me, because like if I had like to me it's like if oh this said and that's very tough for me because like I've seen kids with jewelry and chains and they had like jewelry and chains on them and they had jewelries and chains on them and like they get the most popularity. And that was the thing. That was the thing. It was hard though. That was the most difficult thing for me. It was if I had a chain, if I had an earring with chains on it, like if I'm still y'all think I'm might be popular. You're like nah, like I don't wear that anymore. I just wear a jacket with
Hey,
jeans and
hey,
shoes.
Jacob,
Yeah,
Young said, hey, you remember Mystical? Jake,
yeah.
Young was like, I came up here with my dick in my hands.
Bad like mine.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Young, you don't know. Well, you probably do. Shake your ass. You
Oh,
remember that song?
that nigga,
I'm
hey,
fucking with you,
Polo,
Young. Go ahead, man.
that was the shit when I was in high school, nigga.
Yeah, man. They don't know nothing about
Yeah, nigga.
Mr. Kyle, man.
Shit, nigga, 97, nigga, 97, that shit was on. 96, 97, shit, nigga. Mister was the shit, nigga.
Nah, I'm fucking
Shit.
with you, Young. Go ahead, man.
But I don't really drip like that. I used to, and I just wear just be by myself with a jacket or shirt with jeans or long sleeve or stuff. It's not getting nowhere. Just like it's not really it for me. And for me, because when I got older, I started realizing this shit is like it's not really it for me. That just didn't know because they be wasting their money on jewelry, do rags and all them stuff. It's like nah.
Mhm.
So I really didn't like. I really didn't like it. I really started like, you know what? Like this shit ain't for me. Like I used to, but I ain't gonna lie. I used to have drip when I was a kid. I remember I used to have a mini gold with a Jesus piece on. I no, cause no, I know, but don't laugh. But don't laugh. Like I started watching like Bow Wow. I started watching Bow Wow with his jewelry, and not when I was a kid. And no lie, no,
Wow, wow, wow. Yippee yo, yippee yay.
no lie, no, no,
Where
no,
my dogs at?
no, no lie, no, for real, like no lie. I used to when I saw that and him and Little Romeo, I used to him and Little Romeo.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, I used to have all them chains, I used to have just like that. And so like when I got older, and then I started realizing that what am I wearing it for? Like, cause like I was trying to be a follower instead of being like I was being a follower instead of being like doing my own thing, you know. So that's like I stopped. I stopped doing that because it didn't mean nothing to me.
yeah. Nah, man. Man. Like, I think that's what Santana he was rapping about one time. Shout out to Santana from Dipset, but he was just saying you can do everything that you can, but you can't purchase swag. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about really your mentality because when all that stuff is taken away, when you're not getting really the attention no more that you once was, and you're not the girls ain't flocking to you like you once were. You know what I'm saying? You're not as popular or anything like that. What are you gonna revert back to? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they thrive on having all this material. Man, some people be around you just because of what you got, man. They're around you just because even if you look a certain way, you know what I'm saying. If you're not looking as good as you once was, them people be ghosts, and then they'll flock to that point. And believe it or not, man, that's how some people act. So it's like, okay,
Yep.
dang, how much confidence, how much pride do you have in yourself? My bad, Jacob. Go ahead, bro.
No. I'm just agreeing. You spit. That's why I was saying. Why do I have 500 some odd friends on my friends list? You would
Yeah.
think, it should have been all
You
kind of,
got 1,000 IG followers,
and
and
then
and, and
and
if
only
some
about
if something go bad, that none of them will be there.
nope, nope. That's why I say I choose. That's why I say if I have a big old house and
I
and
mean,
and and, and Polo and this young over there, the
mhm.
family be like, man, who are these brothers? Oh no, these niggas that I be talking to on a regular basis.
I
Shit,
mean,
Right.
I mean, like that.
motherfucker,
Just that. Why? No, to me, it's like why I'm having all this jewelry, why I'm having all this bandana on my head, why I'm having this, why I'm having this. Just like they don't like me because of me, just like it because the attention. They like it because I'm rocking this and that. It's like they don't like me because of me. They just like because the way the attention. And then that's what I started realizing. That's when I started realizing. That's what I realizing. So it was like they not going. But if I take a chain, if I take a chain off, they ain't gonna fuck me. If I put like a jewelry on, oh shit, you dripping like. Oh. So
yeah,
that's when I start realize. So that's what I start realizing. Like you ain't gonna. Like even if you wear all them jewelries and shit on you, like they ain't gonna. They just fucking with you because you what you have on. They ain't not gonna fuck with you because of you and who you are. They gonna fuck with you
yeah,
because what you have on.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like
Them days is over with. I don't wear that stuff no more.
Yeah, I don't wear
I
no
don't need
more.
nobody rolling up on me.
I ain't getting robbed, bro.
Hey,
yeah,
hey, I don't need nobody.
man.
I don't need nobody doing me like Kane cousin. Break yourself,
Shoot,
dude.
man.
Break yourself.
And now
Like I'm finna do
medallion,
assassination on you too.
a medallion was a shit though. It used to be,
Yeah,
back in the day, but now, you look at that thing, you like, yeah, that's all right, man. But the house that we talk about having on our neck, you know what I'm saying? I actually am gonna be in that house. You know what I'm saying? And I want to live in it. And I want to live properly. My cousin was he was a hip hop artist or whatever. But see, the thing about him is that he knew that okay, there was gonna be an end game Jacob and S Young. He said this is I ain't gonna be 60, 70 years old still up there with the mic, you know what I'm saying, still, and the cane and stuff, you know what I'm saying. He said that's not a reality, but he said what I will do is eventually be able to transition. That's why I look at certain hip hop artists, like Hova. He was able to transition even from being an artist into the business world. You look at like um, it's several artists like 50 Cent. Yeah, 50 Cent. He did his thing. For off of Get Rich Die Trying and The Masker. But I was like, dang. I looked at him S Young, and I looked at him Jacob Jenner. I was like, damn, 50 Cent. His acting is slept on. So he knew how to be versatile. But you have some guys that they come in with the drip and everything. They come in with that swag and everything, but then they don't know how to transition. All they do is know is rap. They're not business minded. They're not thinking about they're not thinking about the bigger picture. It's the same with athletes. It's the same with any other entertainers. Some of these people don't know how to transition, and they're not a Swiss Army knife. They can't do more than one thing. The only thing they can do is rap. The only thing they can do is play ball. The only thing they can do is act and everything. And those type of people, they don't really go very far. They fall in a deep depression.
Hmm.
So I knew, man. I like when my daughter she be looking at Super Saiyan, that little rap, rap little kid and everything to be doing this thing and stuff. I sit back and I laugh. You know what I'm saying? I let her have her time. You know what I'm
That,
saying?
that
Because I
was me.
know.
Shit, that was me when I was a little kid. I used to rap like a little kid. We always wanted to be one of those guys that we looked up to.
Mhm.
We wanted, you know. Well, I was like that, a little 7 year old. I was a little 7 year old kid rapping with my cousins. And a lot of people didn't know a 7 year old kid can rap. It just that was just it. That was just it. Me just like it's not. Oh, teenagers. It's not always just. teenagers and no, there's some young those there's some little kids that can definitely spit.
Right. That's real talk, man. But I like like okay because when you in high school, what is it? What is it about? It's about popularity and status. Your status. I'm not talking about fake, not what Jacob, not fake, not Facebook, in a relationship type status, but I'm talking about like your status in terms of okay, who is this person? S Young. Oh yeah, that's S Young. You know what I'm saying? He a dope rapper. Yo, S Young, bring your ass over here, man, and go ahead and spit some bars for us. Or oh man, that's Jacob Jennings, man. That nigga hoop for the school. Yeah, hey, Jacob Jennings, man, I could beat you 1-on-1 or something like that. They knew what you was about and everything, and a lot of people they live for that. You know what I'm saying? They lived for that when they was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't buy swag, man. You if you do try to purchase that shit, just know that shit gonna get old. That shit gonna get old and it's gonna disintegrate just like anybody else. I trip on niggas that actually they live for that. Oh yeah, I got this drip. That's all I got is this drip and shit like that. Nigga, your drip that shit
It's gonna
not gonna be
malfunction,
dripping.
yeah. It's gonna malfunction, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't worry though. Just like just it's like to y'all like don't worry. That's what I said. Just don't buy it. No, don't worry, don't buy it. I would no, I was no, but I ain't gonna lie. When I was a kid, I was into jewelry and stuff. No flashy, you know, you
You
know.
know,
No, I was doing it for the ladies. I was doing it for the girls.
yeah. I mean, that's all right. Shoot, yeah. But I bet you. Okay, so what do guys really do get in the hip hop game for though? Young, a lot of them get in the game because they want the women, they want the cars, and they want the jewelry. It's rare that you find a Talib Kweli or a
Right,
Most Def
right,
or or a Quest Love, somebody that truly loves music.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's rare that you find that.
Well, that's a good question. Me, for my personal the reason why I know I wanted to be in the hip hop was just that it was in my blood. And I always wanted is to bring something to the game, bring something to the game. Like
Mhm.
when I mean like bring something, I mean like not I'm not doing it for I'm not doing it for the jewel. I'm not doing it for the jewel, the fame, the money. I just do it. I just do it to make people remember my name. Cause I remember my mom. She know my mom. She said always, don't make people remember your name. When you dead and gone, just make people remember your name. We keep the name alive. So that's me. That's what I say. Legacy. Just just bring something new to hip hop. Cause I've been a fan. I definitely been a fan of hip hop since I was like eight, like since I was like 9 years old, and then that's what I wanted. I wanted to be one of those guys I want to be one of those guys you see me on TV holding the awards. That I see them holding awards. Want to be them guys to be in the music videos. Wanted to be them guys just to rapping performance and concerts. I want to be a guy that hold plaques. You know, and doing this, I would do stream again, again. I wanted to know was it feel like? How's it feel like to be this?
Shit. And you know what, yeah? You know what? Like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is a little bit off of what you were saying though. But like let's say you actually meet a female, right? You know what I'm saying? And you in the hip hop game and everything. And Jacob Jennings, and you meet that female and she was only with you because you got the jewelry, you got the hat. You know what I'm saying? She like the way your hair look and everything like that. She got you got a nice whip and everything. But then like when you talk to her, she'll tell you flat out that you know you're you're dull, you're boring. But you might get mad at that. But what she means probably is like, okay, well, you can't keep her entertained by, like actually talking to her, you know what I'm saying, by keeping her entertained. The only thing, and so a lot of people got to realize that a lot of people, okay, once all that material stuff go, okay, what do you have? What are you gonna do to present yourself? It's just like when you invite people over to your house, right? How okay, yeah, they come there, they eat your barbecue and everything, they eat your food and stuff. But what you gonna do, to keep them people entertained? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have some sort of game. Y'all gotta have some sort of like discussion or debate or some music or what I'm saying, play cards, bone, domino, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't got no alcohol and you ain't got no weed there and you ain't got no females there, 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of people that ain't gonna come. I guarantee you. Or if you ain't got some sort of pill that you pop in or some sort of drink that you drink. Like I can almost guarantee you that ain't nobody gonna come. But can you come there and have like 20 people and just have open dialogue? It's rare that you're gonna find that. It's half of them because half of them people they can't talk. They don't even know what to say. Nigga can't go on and on. They don't have no type of tennis bar type of conversation at all. You know, So that goes to show you right there. Okay, those people they're blessed. They're blessed with drip, just naturally. They could talk with a conversation. If you talk to a female, right, and you talking to her and everything like that, and she just looking all this other way and stuff like that, that already tells you that she's not interested in what you got to say. But if you got a female that's actually talking with you, that's actually having open dialogue with you, or even a male to a female, ladies too, man. You know what I'm saying? If that dude don't know how to have no type of conversation,
Hmm.
man, that dude ain't man. All he doing is just he trying to get to that bust down, for real. He trying to bust it down Tatiana and go. That's it.
Uh,
He just trying to smash.
Yeah,
And that,
Tatiana. That's all he want.
but for me, with that for the for females, I feel like to me, I don't know you ain't gonna find that type of female, no. But if that happened to me, I'll break up with her, and make a song
it's a few out there. It's a
about
few out
it. No, because I would break up with her. I would break up with her and make a song about it. And then no, for
Oh
real.
damn, S Young, you done turned into you ain't S Young, you know no more. You Sammy Young.
That I no, for real. I would make a song about it. I'll make a
Little
song.
Sammy.
Or like I just throw a shot at the lyric. I just throw a shot, make a verse, like very verse about it, But then no, that's how it is. Like something happens, I just put it through your music. And but for females, me like you said, few of it, yeah, no, but me is like to me it's like I would never to me for females that me I would never find that girl that understands female, that understands what I'm trying to do in my life. Like like they not I'm not gonna find to me I never did find that. And that's very tough tough for me
I feel you.
cause like all them girls know they will because they know like some of these girls they'll expose your ass quickly. For real, they will put you on the spot quickly, and that's why you always have to be careful. You always got to be very cautious and very careful. What female you're talking to, what type of female you
Yeah.
have a conversation with. You have to be very there because you might never know you might never know her background. You might never know. Like that's why you always had friends like, hey, such and such. Like, yeah, she did this and did that, and you be like, huh, and then that's what it is. No, but the females, for me, yeah, definitely. Like, I'm trying to like me, I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to find that special. female that very understands what I'm trying to do in music and also in life.
Yeah, because
But
the minute they find out you doing music young or whatever, like hey, and Jacob Jennings, right? Let's say you got a craft like
Don't
a
get me started.
basketball. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you do have a craft like a basketball or like a
what's up?
like rapping,
Yeah, all right.
huh? Oh, okay. Oh, like a craft or like a basketball or like a rap or something like that, right? And then like, you know, they
Right.
really with you. They peeking at what you got going and everything, but they're not really into you. Suddenly you blow up. Hey, young, you got like you went from like so many followers on all of your social media platforms, and now you just an instant megastar. Now they want you for this. Hey, guess what? Hey, she gonna come around real quick because in the beginning, she was like, she was there every now and then and everything like that. Let's say two females, right? One female you got that's your bottom. That's your ride or die. No matter what, she was with you like a my girl type shit. You know what I'm saying? She was there with you from the birds and the bees stage. You know what I'm
I
saying? But then
know
you
you
got this
go with this.
this other chick, what I'm saying? She fine as hell, what I'm saying? She even got, what I'm saying? She got a whole little drip and everything. But you more attracted to the one, more attracted to the one that really, she wants to be around you only just because of what you got. But the other one's gonna hold you down. I guarantee you, man, that one that held you down, she gonna be with you when you fall flat on your face and you don't have nothing. You lose all them followers. You ain't got no money no more. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no house. You got to go back and live with your mom or your or whoever, your family members and stuff. And you fall off bad, and she'll be there. She'll be there with a hot plate at dinner, no matter what, no matter how bad you treated her.
Mhm. Uh,
Oh
you know,
no! You mean somebody woman gonna
I
get it,
know.
man?
Yes, I said.
I say a
I
good.
know what he
Yeah.
going with this.
Oh no!
The
I'm
five,
telling you, man, you
the
gonna
main,
meet them all the time, man.
you going with this main chick and side chick?
Nah.
Well, nah. I ain't go there, but I was just saying, like, what I'm saying, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
We got some people listening
Come
now,
on,
but
Polo,
nah,
man. You old school. Polo, we old school.
yeah. Hey, look, I'm just being
Uh,
honest though. You got a lot of, and for my females that might be listening to, hey, it's the same thing with a guy too. But like hey Jacob, when you
Yeah,
perfecting your craft, let's say you're a barber and you only got
yeah,
like 2 3 clients or whatever, you actually cutting in somebody else's shop, you don't have your own shop yet. You know what I'm saying? But then this girl, she come in every now and then, what I'm saying, she wants you to cut her hair, cut her son's hair and everything, but she like, nah, you ain't really got nothing going, so she clinging on to the other barber. Then once you have your own shop, you know what I'm saying? You didn't hear from her for like 8 months,
hmm
and then she pop up
yeah.
wearing something real tight. You know what I'm saying? Looking good. Bring her kids. Hey, can you cut
Shit, give
my
me that
hair?
number.
Yeah, can you cut my son's hair?
Shit,
You know what I'm saying?
uh,
I'm gonna
fuck.
be singing. It's a thin
Females
line
like
between love and
females
hate.
like that. Females like that when you're for juries. No, you said that females like.
That's right.
Hold on. What you said again, Polo? You said what if you said females would you said females be interested?
Say that again.
No, I said what you said again about the females thing you said.
Oh no, like let's say you know how you go to a barber shop, right?
Mm.
And
Yeah, I know
you
what you
might
mean.
have a yeah, you might have a guy. I don't know where me and Jacob stay in Texas, man. Barbershops, man. That's like, man. Hey,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
thing. Hey, Jacob, in my line, like
yeah.
when they opened up the
Hell nah.
barbershops again, man, that motherfucker
Yeah,
was packed.
yeah, nigga. Hey, nigga, everybody gotta get.
When they-
Hey, everybody gotta get they third grader haircut.
hey,
Everybody gotta get
people,
that Easter haircut.
yeah,
What
hey,
the fuck?
young, hey, people was calling the bar. Hey, when you walk up in that motherfucker, man, the calling appointments would be backed up for like a week, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how That's how bad it was. But anyway, I'm getting to the point.
Yeah,
Basically, what I was saying is that you might have a guy in there that might have ambitions, of being a barber, right?
right.
He might have ambitions of being a barber and
Right.
having his own shop one day. But because of money and all that other stuff or whatever, he got to work to where he gets to where he wants to be. But he might have this female in there that at first she was coming there to get her son's haircut and everything, but she was going to the other guy that had shops and all this other stuff. But she really liked him. But he was telling her, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get a shop one day, da 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 da. But she kind of really didn't believe him. But then all of a sudden, this dude got a shop. You know what I'm saying? It's cracking up in there, kind of like Calvin, like Calvin from barbershop and everything. He cracking, got it good and everything. All of a sudden, she showed back up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She showed back up because at first she had a little bit of faith in you, but she didn't really have that much. And now that you like, oh, this shit for real. Now she want to cling on. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. You had a oh yeah, he's all right now. He got a little potential, but I don't see it going nowhere or anything like that. But once you really bout that shit, once you really, it's kind of like with Earl Spence, in the boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Earl Spence probably had a lot of females. They were like, ah, nah, he homegrown and everything. He ain't going nowhere. Then once Earl Spence he started winning, I bet you had a whole lot of females trying to cling on to him. So it's just like whenever you
Man,
have
that sound like some Mike Jones shit.
yeah,
Sound like something back then they didn't want me.
Man,
Now they all on me.
man.
back then they
I
didn't
You know
mean,
want
what
you
me.
I'm saying?
going,
Now I'm
you
hot. They
going,
all on me.
Come on, shit.
you going,
That should be every black man's motto.
you gonna have that. You gonna have some type of females that didn't believe you. Especially, no, especially family members. They ain't gonna believe you. And then they ain't gonna believe you until once you blow it. They all want your money and stuff like nah. So it's like nah, nigga, like you gotta nah. It's no, this ain't no. Right now, like you didn't believe in me, and that's the people. They not gonna think quick. They be like, cause they'll be the type of person. They'll be afraid when a person tell a story. When a person say, like Jacob Polo, you heard that person be like, oh man, I got kids, I need money, like my baby mama, she want me to lose kids, like I'm gonna lose a job, and, no, you hear those type of guys, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and to me, is that you always gotta to block that. Like, 'cause they gonna come and shit. They gonna come for the money. They gonna come for the money, but they will. So you gotta learn how to protect.
I mean, it's expected anyways, but a lot of guys they just don't know how to handle that type of because
People.
I've seen
Yeah.
it happen though. Like you might be working on your craft. You might have a girl there, really, really, she's really into you, right? But you ain't really. In walks this other girl, this other Tatiana. You more attracted to her. You like, dang. You know what I'm saying? You end up wiping her up. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you got a baby out the deal. You stuck with her forever with that other girl, man. Guess what? She in school got all her teeth Debbie type shit on some Friday type shit. You know what I'm saying? That other girl is being successful and shit, while all along you struggling. That other girl, man, she putting you through a whole bunch of hell and heartache. You know what I'm saying? Where you could have just been like, damn, I should have just stuck with that other girl or something like that. And
No,
oh,
Thaddeus.
your brother is Thaddeus Young.
No, Thaddeus Young's not my brother.
Who said that shit?
Like,
Go, Mike.
Go, Mike. Hold on, go, Mike.
I thought he
Go,
was.
Mike. Get
Nah,
your.
but yo, no, yo, you related to what's the name? Quint uh uh Barton, Will Barton, aren't you? Or was that somebody else?
Now
That's
I
somebody.
think that's 50. That's 50. I think that's 50 homeboy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. I thought it was somebody. I was like,
that's 50
I think that's
people.
his homeboy or something like that.
Nah, nah,
okay,
nah.
okay.
Because you had the same last name, dude. No, 'cause I think we're the same. No, cause
So
I
Brandon
think
Jennings is
my
my cousin.
cousin. No, I think my cousin Evan. No, I think
You crazy, Jay?
no, I think my cousin that
I,
I haven't seen in years. I think he went to Vanderbilt.
That was a racist question.
hey, I think Jacob said he can folks with Oliver Miller, right?
Hell no.
Ooh.
Nah, he just said he lived in my whole neighborhood.
I don't
hey,
He lived in my whole neighborhood though.
Hey, Jacob was barbecuing.
Yeah.
Jacob was barbecuing. He's like, yeah, I got Oliver over here. He killing over here. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Nigga somebody he wanted a three-peat plate.
no,
God
but
damn.
no,
I lean
no,
back,
no,
eat
man, I
nothing.
don't. No, cause
Huh?
no, because I don't have, I don't really know. Cause like people think, oh, cause he's my brother. No, I don't know these people. Mm. I wish I had family members that's celebrities. I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't. The minute I found out Oliver Miller was from Funky Town, Fort Worth, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I didn't
I've
even.
been on that. Yeah, I've been
Yeah, I
on
didn't.
that. I think went to Southwest. He went to Southwest High School.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like all them big dudes. They were gifted.
yeah, I play with competitors in there. I play with one of them.
Oh, you did?
Oliver Miller was good, man. He just
I played against with a Zaire. Mm,
Oh, you play against Thaddeus?
Zaire.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay.
Played against. I think when was this? I think this is when Wade was in his last days in Miami and went to go to Chicago.
Uh huh.
You know, and then we played against him. And, and
My
I ain't lie, he was good. I ain't lie, he was good. He was good, but not better than me. But he was good because we went back and forth. I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling you because we went back and forth because
right. Oh,
Braun,
you was nice with the rock. Yeah.
I was nice. Because playing against like me playing against Zaire is like playing against Rubber Band Man.
Oh. Hey,
'Cause,
was it before or after your accident?
way before. I was just
Oh,
yeah. When I played against him, one thing I noticed about Zaire is that he always passes, passes to the team. He was not selfish. He was not
yeah, it
selfish.
wasn't selfish.
He was passing it to everybody. Then he started scoring a little. I didn't know. I was like, what is he? I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he passing it? And then I realized, I said, oh, he's passing to me first. Then he's going off. So and
Right,
then I started just not. I started just driving in. I started just driving in, and then he started scoring. He started like I like every time. I don't know. Every time he see my face, he started rolling. Like he was shooting over my face. I'm driving in, so but he won the game, but yeah,
right.
yeah, but I won the battle because like he scored like 23. I had like 28.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay. So you was well on your way, huh?
I thought I was. I'm
So
done,
you
man.
ran up his Zion. Held
Yeah,
your
like
own though. I mean, dang, that's more than held your own. You would put up 28, nigga.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's a
was
lot.
against him. It was
Right.
against him. You know, it was against him and his cousin, in the Wade's cousin, Wayne Wade's cousin.
Right. Right.
He
But
was.
that ain't give you no type of indication. It was like, well, shit, I could hang with somebody that is destined to go there. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't like
That's
try
something
to
that's something I regret. I should have just did that, but I didn't. I was just like, oh shit, I'm playing against a superstar, like one of my favorite superstars' sons. Like I gotta represent.
Hey, but that's weird, Jacob. It's like every ball player that used to play ball, they get into music somehow. Like Wayman Tisdale, R.I.P. to Wayman Tisdale.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was playing the saxophone, man.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, I used to like Wayman Tisdale, man. I like, man, I like, damn, he just died. Like, man, come on, Wayman, hey, he just died like out of nowhere. He died young too.
Yeah,
But
he did.
somehow, some way, rappers like ball players, they always want to get into rap some type of way. Like Kobe, he was about to do his little thing in rapping. Chris Webber was about to do his thing in rapping.
Allen Iverson.
AI, yeah, AI,
Uh,
Penny
okay,
Hardaway.
hold on now. No, I ain't gonna admit that the Kobe one. Though, I think he should. I think I said. I feel like he should. I said when I heard the song with Tyra Banks, the K-I-M Anthony, and I am and like and then like when I heard his verse, I know when he said when I live for basketball breaching broads, and and I was like, okay, Cole, I think you should just stick to basketball. This ain't it for you. Like I feel like he could. I feel,
Man,
man,
hey
yo,
Mike,
it,
y'all read what this fool saying? Man, Mike, wait, dog, what you? Wait,
it
man, what
wasn't that.
y'all about to do a celebrity boxing match or some shit, nigga?
Who?
Mike, he over here talking about he getting ready for he learning self defense uh, for anti. No, I'm like, what the
Gold might bring your caddy ass in the ring so the Rock can address you.
hell? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey,
But I
hey, you
heard
better go to
no,
Earl Spence. You
no,
better
no,
go work out with Blu-ray. Hey, Young.
yeah.
Shout out to Monty Brown TV. Hey, listen,
Money
you
Brown,
need to
my
go
man.
check. Yeah, go check his channel out. Hey, go check out that interview with Blu-ray because that's who Earl Spence training with Blu-ray. Hey, it's an epic interview. He with Blu-ray and he trained out with he's training with one of his good friends that he came up with too. He had interviews on both of them. Because everything boxing was on there with Monty Brown too. Man, go check those interviews out, man. The stuff that he doing. Hey, that motherfucker Errol Spence, he doing yoga. Sweat. I think it's heated yoga. You know what I'm saying, Jacob Jennings? He doing
Yeah,
heated yoga now.
yeah.
That's how serious he is about this Pacquiao fight.
And so he got, hey, look, Pacquiao throw 100 punches around, bro.
Man,
100
Earl is
punches around.
another man. Earl about to be. Earl about to come with some shit, and then Danny Garcia been talking shit now. Danny Garcia,
Oh, Danny Garcia,
y'all heard what he said?
shut your ass up.
Yeah,
Nigga
he
won't
up in
even
there.
fight.
He making excuses, young, talking about, oh yeah, well, I wasn't really 100%, and neither was Earl Smith. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%, but you only won one round, nigga.
yeah. Shut up, Danny Garcia. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I fight you at 200 some pounds. Beat your ass.
Feel like you ain't the only one. You ain't the. I'll fight anybody. So I'll fight you, Devin Haney too.
Yeah, you a glorified
I said
counterpuncher.
it.
Now you
Yes.
Nigga talking shit after he got his ass. And then Earl Spence didn't even really do it. Earl Spence didn't really wasn't doing nothing.
right, he wasn't even no 100% either. He was
No,
just
you weren't
coming
even
out there.
100%, man. You should have been. That was, you know what? That's his fault. He should have took advantage of that. That was his fault.
Mm. Sure, then I got not sure that. Shit. I fight Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia is my trainer. Shit.
Oh.
No, actually, I
Ryan
did pull
Garcia,
up.
man,
I mean,
what
I
is
did.
what?
No. When Devin Haney came to Miami, all some of us, me and my people, we started saying, "Yeah, bro, you suck," and
Uh,
then he started laughing, and then he was like, he did. He was like, he said I beat every. He said I beat. He said I beat every your favorite fighter. So I was like, damn. And so what I supposed I said, Polo.
what?
I said Ryan Garcia gonna fuck you up. That's what I said. I said Ryan Garcia gonna fuck you. He gonna fuck you up. Man. That little bastard gonna fuck you up.
Hey, Ryan Garcia got heart, man. He ain't afraid to lose neither, man. That's he got marketability. I think Ryan Garcia more marketable than the Pauls. That's just my opinion.
That's what I said. That's
Man, that motherfucker made 20 million off that fight, Jacob. Now that nigga Jacob gonna boast about that shit about Mayweather. Man, that
Oh,
motherfucker Jake Paul made 20 million.
hey, you want to know
He don't
why?
need to fight
You want to
no
know?
more.
You want to know why? Do you want to know why?
Here you go. I shouldn't even
Now,
say nothing.
ain't know where I
I,
go.
I shouldn't even say nothing, man.
No, I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying to
Go
tell
ahead.
you why he
Go
got
ahead.
20 million. It's because Jake Paul has a following. You have to
Um,
understand. You got to bring something to the table. If you don't bring nothing to the table, you're, as Triple H would say, you're not that damn good.
I think Triple. I think this is my personal opinion. A lot of people don't know Triple H. Triple H got his hand in a lot of stuff. I think Triple
I,
H should be that next commissioner for WWE. Him or Steven Austin. I don't know, man. I want WWE to get back to what it once was, man.
yeah. Well, you understand what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Jake Paul has a following, man. If he
Yeah,
didn't
he
have
got.
no following, Mayweather wouldn't be. Mayweather probably wouldn't be entertaining him. He'd be
Yeah, he
like,
got the
"Hey,
he got
guess
the people
what?
behind him.
I keep trying to tell y'all, you and Sal keep talking about, oh, he's the smartest fighter. Motherfucker, smart.
Nah,
Said,
nah, nah. But we talking about.
y'all ain't talking about Floyd Mayweather's game. Y'all want to say he was smart. That's all y'all want to talk about. Oh, you smart fighter. Oh, you smart fighter. But they ain't talking about Floyd Mayweather's game.
What's it called? Listen, skill
Y'all want to
wise, you
talk
know
about
what I'm
that.
saying. No,
Y'all want to talk
skill.
about his skills.
Nah, but okay. That's what I'm talking about. If you take all that money away, do you think? Do you think really and
Look,
truly? Listen,
all the fighters had a
Sugar
chance
Ray
to train
Robinson,
hard and fight. Fight Floyd.
Su-
Get out of here.
Sugar Ray Robinson fought 200 fights, and times were way different back then. So he wasn't really fighting for the money. That like he had to have been fighting because he truly loved it. After a while, I think that a lot of people felt like Mayweather was, fighting, just because of the money, which rightfully you should. But he fought guys that when they were later in their career, man. Let's just call it what it is. That Pacquiao fight should have happened a long time ago. It's just like I don't want to see Canelo and
Okay, can I ask
Earl
you a
Spence.
question?
No, hold
Can
on.
I ask
I
you a
don't want to
question?
see. Yeah, you will. Hold on. I don't want to see Canelo. I don't want to see Canelo 38 years old fighting Earl Spence when he's 38. I don't want to see that. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, when they asked Manny Pacquiao, do you want to fight Floyd Mayweather? What did Manny Pacquiao say? Talk to my promoter. No,
I mean,
they
yeah,
asked you, do you want to fight Floyd Mayweather?
yeah, but he always wanted to fight him. That
Huh?
he man he had been wanting to fight him, but hey, he said he had to take the test. You know what that was?
Look, do you want to fight Floyd Mayweather? Look, understand this. Floyd is his own boss. Manny Pacquiao
So
has a boss.
so do you like Floyd? Let me ask you something, Jacob. Do you like Floyd
Yeah.
because of his overall boxing skill, or do you like him just because he was able to ostracize, not ostracize. I'm tripping. He was able to monetize, and do everything the smartest way in terms of himself and building TMT and TBE
I mean, like I said, from his from his fighting
from a
style, I like his
marketability
fighting style.
standpoint.
From his fighting style, I like his fighting style because you got to think about it. Yeah, Floyd in his career have been rocked before. Floyd ain't been knocked down, unlike your boy uh, Roy Jones been knocked down before. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah,
he got superior defense. He's smart. He makes adjustments. And like I
he
said,
didn't.
Floyd uses the jab better than anybody, in my opinion,
Right,
in boxing.
but he never listen. He was fighting. Listen, he back in those days. Back in those days, like when in Roy's era, you really couldn't duck anybody like that. You really
Are you
had no
saying
choice.
Floyd ducked somebody?
And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Mayweather like just like okay, nah, I'm scared of him. None of that. Nah, that wait and see shit, you couldn't really do that. It was like nah, somebody was gonna be there at that. Like I told y'all before, somebody was gonna be there at that press conference waiting for you. It's starting to
Man,
it's starting to get back like that just a little bit right now because now, like with Andrade when he was there at Canelo's press conference, or when such as like Earl Spence, he'll show up to he showed up to what's his name press conference. I forget who it was. I think it was man, which press conference did he show up to? Well, he'll show up to Canelo like Charlo to show up, and Charlo, man, I'm kind of disappointed, man. I'm disappointed in them boys, man. I done heard some stuff about the Charlos, man. Y'all heard about them dudes,
what's
man,
up? What?
making threats to black reporters and shit.
They what?
They were making threats to black reporters, like black
Man,
media.
you can't be threatening people.
Yeah, man. They talking about and not fighting. Why are they talking about gunplay and shit like that, man?
Oh, fuck that. Hell no, nigga. I
Yeah.
ain't finna be sitting there. I ain't finna be doing that. They can use that against me in the court of law, fool. Yeah,
Cause
nigga, they use that shit to.
hey Jacob and as young, Deontay Wilder had got into it with I think Charlo's girl on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. What was that about?
I guess like she was saying that he lost fair and square. He lost fair and square and everything, and like you just need to accept your L like a man and all this other stuff. And that was coming from Charlotte Girl, which she should have just stayed in her place. She shouldn't have even just said that. But then Deontay Wilder had responded or whatever, and then I guess Charlo had responded back. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of been a lot of back and forth. But then like Charlo issued Charlo issued a an apology to Deontay Wilder. Hey, look, man. Um, like you've already said it though. You've already said, hey, look, I got hitters and all this other stuff. Like, man, dog, can we just keep it boxing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just say something else, but bringing all this stuff about, man, I got hitters and you know what I'm saying? I do this, I do that to you, and all this other stuff, man. Like, why you gotta go there? Hey, you were the one. Hey, Your girl was the one that got out there and said what she needed to say in terms of social media. So that was on you.
Yeah. Well, hey, Deontay Wilder, you don't have to prove to uh, uh, Charlo anything. Anyway, you know, focus on that fight, man. All of that outside stuff, you don't need to be distracted. Be focused on Tyson Fury. He's the one you hate. He's the one. I mean, he's the one that bothers you. He's the one that's getting under your skin. Hey,
Right.
negativity should make you even train even more harder,
Woo,
even be more.
woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Jill. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? All the negativity is okay when I get in the ring and then I show him and I show Tyson Fury what I'm all about. You can
Right.
move up. You can move up 2 weight, 3 weight classes and meet me at heavyweight. So business is business.
Who y'all going for? I mean, I
Well,
know
I got
who
Wilder.
y'all think gonna win, but who y'all going for?
I think I like Wilder going into this fight because I believe he's training. He's training a lot better. He looks really good. He looks very focused. That's what I see. I see a focus, uh, 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 Deontay Wilder going into
Right.
that ring. Because I ain't never seen him train like that with Mark Breeden. Never, never. This guy he's training with he's got a he's the my honest opinion, Polo. I just
Right.
don't think that Deontay should really be fighting him just yet. I really feel like he needs a tune-up, in my opinion, just
Right.
because you want to kind of see what you and the new trainer been working on. You know what I'm saying? You want to
Oh
test that
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know
yeah,
what I mean? You want
yeah.
to put him in like he could have fought a Charles Martin. Charles Martin would have been, a decent opponent to fight going into that
Right.
fight, and then they could have scheduled but Deontay Wilder, he's the veteran. He's a champion. He done been in this predicament before. Uh, I want to see him and AJ get down, man. Honestly, after this, he's got to fight Anthony Joshua, man. He's got to fight Anthony Joshua. Because honestly, these guys not in their early prime. They're not in their 20s fighting each other. These guys in their 30s.
Right.
Come on, man. Terrence Crawford. I mean, I don't really understand. That's why I say uh, they'll never. Everybody want to be Floyd, and they ain't on Floyd level. You're not a pay per view
Right.
attraction. You're not a pay when you're not listen. When you're not on pay per view, you're not. You're good. You good. You good. Like be honest. I hate to say this. Adrian Broner better than all of them. Want to know why? Adrian Broner is a pay per view attraction. He can sell seats. He can sell. He know how to get you in. He'll bait. He'll be there. He'll bait everybody in. Make everybody think that he. Oh and shit. Adrian Broner get him by 5-6 million. He good. He good. You ain't no pay per view attraction. You ain't. Man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't understand. A lot of them just gonna be good fighters. Cause guess what? Uh, 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 who else is bigger than Adrian Broner right now?
Devin Haney.
But,
I think young man.
no, he ain't bigger than Adrian Broner, bro. Nope.
Who's
Not when it comes to money wise. Money wise, he ain't bigger than Adrian Broner.
man? Come on, man.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to tell you how boxing is a business, man.
I know
It's a
that, but
business. It's a business at the end of the day. I'm telling you, that's how it is.
yeah.
That is that.
Tank is up there though.
Yeah, Tank. But like I said, look who who Tank is with. He's under Mayweather promotion. Who's training Tank?
Right.
Mayweather.
But you know who's on the
Come
come
on,
up,
man.
right? No, no, I can't let you get away with that. Listen,
Get away with what?
well, you have this perception like they're just um, they're like okay, they're the only ones that's making money. Days in right now, is making a
I
lot
can
of money.
prove it. Shoot, one of the fighters making who type what Adrian Broner is doing and probably what Tank doing. Devin Haney ain't doing
Adrian,
that.
Adrian Broner just got back doing his thing. Now he came off that.
How much money did he make? He made more money than Keith Thurman against Pacquiao. Adrian Broner made more money against than Keith Thurman when he fought Pacquiao. So what are you talking about? Who's the bigger star? I'm telling you, he might be the better fighter, but when it comes to bigger star,
Right.
no.
Well, no,
Adrian
Jacob.
Broner, he learned.
I'm,
He learned from Floyd. I'm telling you.
I know. Well, I mean, he learned, but he couldn't keep his head on straight. That's why he'll never be at
Well,
that level. But I do have faith in Adrian Broner to kind of recover. But speaking of Adrian Broner, his friend, which his girlfriend is Clarissa Shields. Guess what she's gonna start doing? And this is gonna make her network grow. She's gonna start doing both. She's gonna fight MMA and she's gonna be boxing. She's gonna do both of them together.
whatever she do, stay away from Amanda Nunes.
Now, hey, you know what? I found out something. This too. It was like 2 years ago. Hey man, there's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Huh?
You up in there cooking, man?
Oh, nigga, get some ice. Get some ice from my motherfucking chest, nigga. Damn, Polo, roll up by your house, nigga, and bring you one of them Colt 45s, nigga. Sit outside on your front porch, nigga, like Smokey and Craig, nigga.
Hey,
Shit,
look, man.
wait for that big ass nigga Debo come around. So nah.
Hey, look, man.
Yeah.
She said 2 years ago. Hey, Jacob. She said 2 years ago she could beat Amanda Nunes.
No, she cannot.
Hey, I'm here on record to say in July, one day before the 4th, Clarissa Shields can beat Amanda Nunes.
Okay. Let
Eventually. Eventually.
hold on. The people's champ wants to say something to you. Polo, from the bottom of my heart, you come out here, you run your milly mouth, come out here lying, putting your, you know damn well that Clarissa Shields doesn't have what it takes to step into the octagon with Amanda Nunes. So that the second she gets on the ground, he's gonna be tapping her out like a little lost puppy, a rag.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, Steven. That ain't gonna happen.
Wait a minute, let me tell you something. Polo, there you go again. Here you go again doing all this gap. I don't know why you want to talk about it. Rich kids do not have a chance to fight against
Hey,
Amanda
you
Nunes.
should you should have more faith in your black queens, man.
Look, look. Hold
You
on,
you need to have more faith in your black
hold on,
queens, Jacob. Come on now.
hold on. How you gonna say
What?
I ain't got faith? And I'm trying to state. Do you
You trying to
understand
do
what I am
what?
stating? Do you understand what I am stating? Polo,
Okay, yeah, but what if she? Hey, what if she end up winning? Then what you gonna say?
hold on. Listen,
You already
I
counting her
will not
out,
be.
nigga. You ain't even looking
No.
at okay potential wise, nigga.
If they're fighting in the octagon, she has a disadvantage.
Right, but
She
why?
has a
Why?
very
All right,
disadvantage.
but when she gets some fights up under her belt, you gotta think about it. Clarissa Shields is younger.
Look, she may be young, but she has not fought at
All right,
that level. That level of MMA is totally different. I'm just
right.
trying to be real. Honestly, I want, I would want that for
Don't
Clarissa
say
Shields
that. Don't say that.
super early. No, not early. You're not understanding. Listen,
Hey, Jacob, you
listen,
gonna be in there. You gonna
listen.
be begging. You gonna be begging her not to fight.
Look, I mean, I would if I was her promoter. If I was her promoter, no,
Hey, Jacob gonna come
listen.
in there with a Mavericks hat on his knee.
Okay,
Hey, please don't fight her, please.
hey, look, real talk. Polo. Let me ask you this: can she be a Holly Holm? Can she be somebody
Yeah,
with them
yeah,
cerebral fits?
yes, with
Can
time,
she? Can she be? Huh?
with
Can
yes,
she be
I
a Holly
said
Holm?
with time, yes.
You,
Give us,
Polo, stop that. Stop
give us
that. You
some
know, damn
time.
well Holly Holm gonna kick the shit out of her. She's like
Hey,
a beat
hey,
up
no,
version
no, Jacob,
of Van
nigga,
Dam, boy. The hell you
Jacob,
talking about?
Jacob, you said she was gonna lose the first one.
I didn't say she was gonna lose the first one. I never said
Oh,
that.
yeah, you did.
I ain't never said that. I told you who
Wait, what'd
she
you
ought to stay
say?
away
What'd you
from.
say? What'd you say?
I ain't never said she was gonna lose. I ain't even see the fight. So how can I say she was gonna lose?
See that goes to show you. You say you ain't even see the fight. You ain't even looking at this girl. The
I
hard
go
work you
watch it.
put in.
I will go watch it. But let me tell you, of course,
What?
they're gonna give you the weakest of the weakest. You know what I'm saying? They'll
Oh,
give
look
you
at man.
the
She
smallest.
got to start from somewhere.
Yes. Hold on. I'm trying listen. You know why I put Holly Holmes right in there? I said
Uh huh.
Holly Holmes. She's an ex-champion. She doesn't have a belt. She doesn't have a
Hey,
title.
that's
She's
all
held the
right.
title. I'm listen. I can listen. Misha Tate. Who else? Shoot, the girl that Amanda Nunes just
Cyborg.
fought. No,
Not
before her. Oh, matter of fact, do you think she could fuck with a cyborg?
look.
Man,
I
hell
hey.
no, man. Hell no.
Look.
That's telling you, man. That's look, no. And
You
Clarissa
doubting
Shields,
Carissa?
boxing world, yes, she will. She'll beat them all because guess what? She's got them at a. She's got them at a one-dimensional style of fighting. When you talk about MMA, you got a
But
combination
she training
styles of
though.
fighting.
She training. Hey, guess
I
who?
get
Guess
that.
who? No, no. Listen to this. Guess who's gonna start? Guess who she gonna start working with?
Who?
Take a wild guess. And this dude was my favorite fighter
In MMA?
in MMA. And guess what? Guess what? I'll give you a hint. Guess what? Guess what nationality he is? He Brazilian. I gave you that hint.
Mm, shit.
Dog, she gon'
I
she
don't know.
gonna start she gonna start training with Anderson Silva.
Oh no,
Nigga,
that's
if she starts training with Anderson Silva, I can guarantee you nobody's gonna fuck with her because Anderson Silva had one of the most complete. Because you know Anderson Silva's boxing now. He just got through off a win. He's actually boxing now.
he look put like this. Man,
Say something about his ground
Clarissa
game.
Shields
Say
gonna have
something
to
about his ground game.
hold on, man. Look, he gonna have to choke her so she can get used to it. Probably say, huh? Why I say that? Because man, if you ain't never been choked before, how you gonna know how to
I mean, that's
maneuver and
true.
get out of it?
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? Carissa Shield hasn't been put in a headlock. She has no idea what it's like for a human snake. You're fighting a human snake when you're fighting Amanda Nunes. That's a human snake. She's like a 35-foot
Uh huh.
anaconda
Uh huh.
wrapped up in a woman's body
Right. How many fights has Carissa Shields lost?
and swallow you whole. Huh?
How many fights has she lost?
None.
None. Okay, so how many fights did Mayweather lose?
You already know.
Yeah, all right, so he ain't lose none. So see, the mentality is already there. But she has a winning mentality.
But Florida ain't in that octagon. That's the difference. That's the difference. He ain't in that
I'm
octagon,
disappointed
bro.
in.
No, really.
I'm
No, listen.
disappointed in.
Disappointed because I'm being realistic.
I'm disappointed in you. Hey, I'm gonna jump.
Oh,
Hey, Jacob. I'm gonna hop on another stream. Salute to you, Subject Nation. I'm gonna hop on another stream in just a second. We're gonna talk about something else. Hey, hold that thought. Go ahead and pull up again, man. Thank everybody for pulling up. Go, Mike. Subject Nation. Of course, Jacob Jenny S. Young, man. Always a pleasure. And Jamoris and Annie K. Thank y'all for pulling up. Until then, man. Salute to y'all, man. And I'll holler at y'all.
all right.